Like you're practicing and you're working your ass off for this whole moment. You're about to win, and you drop the ball at the 1 fucking yard line.
But that's just some dumb shit. Like
This
that's
is
that's
dumb shit too. This is
I,
dumb shit too.
okay.
Oh, welcome to the Alpha Primos podcast, the show where we talk about anything and everything from touching grass to eating ass. Hey, I'm Juan Solo.
Amen. And I am your number one ass eater, Paco.
I did butt stuff this past week. I'm JJ.
That's awesome for
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. But what's this? It seems we have a new challenger.
Yo.
Hey!
Wait, we're not doing the show shirtless.
No.
That's fucked up. Y'all didn't tell me I was doing the show. I got my titties out and everything.
Hey man, you know what?
It's
It's what the people want.
It's what the alphas wanted.
Okay.
I got that under
They
titty.
can get all this black titty.
Yeah.
The only titty that they saw live is Janet Jackson. I'm the closest to it.
I still got that recorded.
There you go. Oh, yeah.
It's still on my TiVo.
If it weren't for those titties, we wouldn't have YouTube.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have a show.
Do that. That is very true.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Jordan, guys. Hello. The last time I saw you guys, it's been a while, but the last time I saw you was the Alpha Primo's very first Black History episode.
That's right.
Yes, that is right.
Yeah. And I just want to say thank you guys, JJ, Juan, Paco. Because of your contributions to the Black community, Black unemployment has gone down.
Yes.
Okay. So thank you so
All
much.
right,
Okay?
thank you. Yes.
People can afford pork rinds now.
All right, perfect. You know, because one thing we always pride ourselves on the Alpha Primos is that we give back to the community. Yeah, we offer the best advice, and it seems we are also offering the better opportunities for those less fortunate.
That's right. That's right.
All right,
Yeah.
then. But speaking of people who are not unfortunate, these alphas
You guys.
who watch our show. Yes.
Oh, y'all got some rich fans?
Yes. These are the true alphas of the show. We got some comment here. Let's pull them up right here real quick. All right, here we go. We got a comment from Super Saiyan Chicken. These comments come from our Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling Show and Chappelle Roan situation episode saying...
And also pickles. Don't forget pickles.
Pickles.
The pickles. Yes, pickles. And that's what this comment's about, actually. It says here, the pickles and popcorn deal being purely a Texas thing was so surprising to me. I had the exact same reaction when I found out that Big Red is also mostly a Texas thing.
God, I love Big Red.
Really?
I love Big Red, dude. Big Red and a barbacoa.
You
taco.
other states are... yeah, those other states are missing out.
Yeah, they missing out, man. Big Red is delicious.
Right. He also says, after watching the amazing digital circus, I vote that Pomni should be an honorary member, co-host, and news correspondent for the Alpha Primos. Well, funny you should mention that. Pomni's right here. So, if you guys... Yes, it's the fish hat again! So, if you guys want Pomni to be a permanent addition to the show, just be sure to leave a comment and give this video a thumbs up, and we will have Pomni be a permanent addition to the cast of the Alpha Primos. But we're not done with Digital Circus because our next comment comes from the man, the myth, the legend, Joe Gira.
Right.
Joe Gira.
He said, he says, Juan, fans have compared Kane and Am even though they aren't the same. My dumbass, Kane is like the Cloud of Fear AI program from Star Trek Voyager Season 2, Episode 23, The Thaw. Now, Joe Gira actually DM'd me and further explained this cloud. and he sent me clips from the episode, and he is 100% right. Kane from the Digital Circus is very much like that damn clown from this episode of Star Trek Voyager, in the sense of like, he doesn't really outright want to like torture them or like mess with them. It's just more about like, he just wants to like like I guess have fun or just understand humans. I guess that's the more accurate synopsis of it. But yes, this clown is closer to Kane than Am, even though the show is inspired by I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. But they are separate,
Mm.
not similar, just inspired, but yeah, totally different as far as their approach of, an evil AI character.
Okay.
But before
well,
we move on, huh?
this clown just realized that Kane is like the Game Cubes from Reboot. Because the Game Cubes are not really evil. They just want to play a game in the computer world. It doesn't know that it's going to kill them if they lose.
Yeah. Yeah, see, there you go. So these are much more better examples of it. But that's not to say that, people compare them like, oh, they're wrong. It's just, I get why people make the connection. But yeah, I just think like, yeah, they're just very, very different. But before we move on from the Digital Circus, and I guess to add to that, I have been considering, like, because the finale is just a couple of months away. I'm thinking of, because I'm deep in the lore of this stuff. I follow the accounts on Twitter and whatnot, and so a lot of people are just throwing out their theories and speculation of what's going to happen in the finale. So I'm thinking, separate from the podcast, I'll upload it on the same channel. It'll be uploaded here, but it won't be like the traditional podcast. It'll just be more, I guess, just me talking to the camera. But I want to like screenshot or just get video grabs of all these different like speculations, theories, and whatnot, and kind of like rank them like on how much I think they're gonna happen. They kind of like our Grand Theft Auto 6 video where we kind of just ranked the different rumors and speculation. Do something like that, but with the Digital Circus just before the show ends, because there's some crazy stuff being posted, and I do mean crazy on both ends of the spectrum. Crazy as in, holy crap, they might be onto something, and crazy as in, I think you guys might be missing the mark on it. And I do think a lot of those that are missing it is because they are looking too closely at I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. And so they're taking the scenario of that story and thinking that's what's going to happen here. And I just personally do not see it. Like, the characters, there is no like surrogate character from I Have No Mouth to Digital Circus. They're just different. So, but that's an idea. I guess you alphas, let me know if you guys want to hear me ramble about this outside of the podcast. But all right, that's enough for Digital Circus. I will put the Pomni away, and don't worry, I'll talk about it again some other time, preferably outside of the podcast. That way, I don't take up any more of y'all's time. But without further ado, let us jump into this. All right, so Pokemon.
Yes.
Yes.
I know
So
at least
motherfuckers.
150 of them.
good, great, proud of you.
And I
So-
have spent $150,000 on them.
Yes.
Did you buy Logan Paul's Pikachu? What the?
Oh yeah,
No,
did you bid on that?
No.
No.
Anything with the Paul brothers, I will not invest or even want anything to do with. Oh, those guys.
Not even Black Paul.
No, not even man. Bro,
You wouldn't buy from Black Paul.
no.
Wouldn't that be considered
That's
racist?
racist. That would be the only time I'm going to be that. No, fuck that. I've just spent a lot of money and I still didn't get the fucking cards I wanted. That's all. That's it. And I can't find shit in town.
Oh, no.
You need to summon that dude with the gold suit on TikTok.
Dude, I really do. I don't know how these motherfuckers have all this good luck. Every time, like, I love watching those rip and pack videos, but it just makes me jealous because man, I rip packs and I get nothing. I'm like, fuck, dude. You know what? Fuck this game.
Pago get a Pokemon pack and Eagle Pass and want up getting up JJ's Pornhub card. Like, Nick, Pago found a $25 gift card from Target. Like,
we're like, I know we don't even have a Target.
It's scratched off. How the fuck?
It's like they know at the factory.
A Social Security card.
It's like at the factory they know, like, these are going to Eagle Pass. Fuck Paco. I'm gonna put the worst fucking pools at, like, you know what? Fuck this. Nah, yeah. Pokemon. What happened with Pokemon today, Juan?
All right. Well, so this weekend. Now I should be. Well, no, I'll get to it. So this past weekend, there was a Pokemon card game tournament. Just several tournaments, I believe. The card game, Pokemon Go, you name it. It was for the regionals, I believe, leading up to the big one, and so this drama was spurring up on Twitter, and that's how it showed up on my feed, and I was like, "What's going on here?" So I jumped into this mini rabbit hole because I do not keep up with it, and I think that's something we should point out that
we're all
neither of us follow the tournament. This story just kind of blew up online, and we had opinions on it despite being outsiders. But the short and sweet of it was a regional match between Saris Jones and Makani Tran. So it was nearing the end of the match, and that is when Mr. Takani. His username on Twitter is Takani, but on the stream it lists Makani. So I do not know how to refer to this individual. I'll just go with Makani. All right, so this Mr. Makani drew a card, and then in the clip, you see that he drops his hand, drops the headset, and then gets up and just starts celebrating off camera that he won. Meanwhile, his opponent, Saris, is just sitting there like, what the hell just happened? And the drama is that he was given a game loss because of this. And it seems Twitter was kind of split on whether that was the right call from the judges. And so now I bring it up to you guys. What do y'all think about this situation?
He lost. That's it, son. He lost. That's what he gets. He lost. I'm sorry, he walked away from the table. He lost. That you forfeited.
Don't sorry me, motherfucker.
You know what? Black History Month's over, okay?
Juneteenth will be right around the corner. God damn it.
I got that day off.
We're going to have our first annual Alpha Primos Juneteenth special. We're going to name all the black folks in Eagle Pass. Number one, me.
I think that's it.
I think that's it. The Alpha Primos Juneteenth episode, we're all going to be replaced by one of our black friends that we know. So it's going to be you and like the three other black guys we know. They're going to be in our spot.
TJ and Elijah?
TJ and Elijah. And Tommy will make a special comeback.
Boy, this will be
Yeah.
the Blaxcellence all over again.
Yes.
Wait. Go ahead.
No,
Y'all go ahead, cause I got my
I
shit.
mean, like I don't know the rules, so I'm assuming that if you get up and walk away from the table, I feel like I'm assuming they're thinking that's like a forfeit or in some way, even though it's like he was celebrating. He wasn't like walking away pissed off. He was celebrating, but again, he didn't play the card. He just pulled it. He still didn't play his turn. He lost,
Yeah.
and I'm assuming that's what the rules
Yeah.
are. Because I don't know. I collect the pretty cardboard. I don't actually play the game, so I don't know the rules. So if somebody wants to put the rules
Generally,
down there,
that's
that'd be great.
it's typically what the rules are. And I also don't play, but generally speaking, like with most tabletop games of this style, that's pretty much the rule. Like if you walked away,
Yeah.
then you gave up, dog. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
um,
So.
my thing with it was that like in Magic the Gathering, so there's a few cards that'll say like, oh, you win instantly the second you draw this,
Mhm.
but generally those aren't played in tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
However, there are some strategies that are like they basically give you an infinite turn,
Uh-huh.
right? Like
Mhm.
you draw this card and you play it, and if you have all the other pieces on the board already, your turn lasts forever. So you can
Yeah.
just go like, okay, well, I'm gonna attack you for one, then I'm gonna do this, like, well, and then just the cycle repeats until your opponent's down. So a lot of times in Magic, they're like, I already got this, dog. Like, do you want to keep going or?
Mhm.
Be like, yeah.
It, yeah. If you're some kind of masochist and you're like, yeah, no, yeah, play it. Take the hour it takes to kill me. Do it, pussy. like,
Like we're both gonna
if
suffer.
it, yeah,
Yeah.
if it was something like that, where like Pokemon has this one card that's like, yeah, it gives him an infinite turn, so you could just wait the 30 minutes it's gonna take for him to kill you, or we could just shake on it and be like, yeah, I already lost, and walk away. That doesn't seem to be the case here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess to add a little more like context, a little more clarity like for the situation. And again, I just want to point out we all of us are very much outsiders of this, situation. We are just commenting on it as spectators. But to win at Pokemon the card game, tournament rules are there's the six prize Pokemon, and you have to defeat the six prize Pokemon to win. There is no you draw this card like the game is over.
Mm-hmm.
So, another thing that I also want to like clear up is the opponent, Ceres. She never spoke to the judge to had the game loss applied. She tweeted out saying, I never even talked to a head judge. The decision was made after talking to Makani and reviewing the footage. Please stop accusing me of sharking. It is hurtful. She also clarified to Makani saying, I didn't appeal anything. I just didn't sign the slip. The head judge was already on his way over to talk to Makani. And yeah, you can see that in the footage that after he's doing his celebratory stuff, you can see that they hand like this the game slip, I guess, where you sign agreeing like that the game's over, you lost, and you can see a judge put his hand down, and go, wait, no, like stopping her from signing it. Um, the other thing I also want to clear up is that, and this is coming from Makani himself. He says he spoke to two different head judges, and both said that the issue was not the board, because there was this belief that when he dropped his hand and then dropped his headset, because he moved the cards around and the dice, that's what caused the game loss because he messed up the board. Makani is saying on Twitter that two different judges said that that was not the issue. So just wanted to clear that up. So it seems like what happened is he drew an Ultra Ball card, and that card lets you take a Pokemon out from your deck. You can pick it and then just shuffle the cards afterwards. And he was going to use that to draw, I guess, the missing energy card he needed so that he could then attack that last Pokemon that was left, and he would win the game.
Mm-hmm.
But it's clear that that is not what happened. He just drew the card, saw in his head, like, oh, I can do this and I'll win. And he dropped the cards and then just started celebrating the victory. But it's like, you still got to play those 3 moves, dude.
You still got to go through with the full turn.
Yeah. And what if, like, using the Ultra Ball activates Ceres's trap card or whatever?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, now that I hear you guys' argument, there's not much to say other than fuck that. Okay. So, first of all,
You had me there for me.
Yeah.
I always say, good. Look, the black version of the Pokemon cards is just spades. Okay, so if you are competing, to me in this case here, I don't know if you guys have ever played a card game or a board game where like the game is on the line. I don't know if the opponent was in the lead or they were playing neck and neck, but I feel like there should have been a warning provided to him. I mean,
That's fair.
yes, this is poor. That's poor sportsmanship. Sure, by getting up from the table, slamming your headset off the ground, celebrating. But you cannot tell me that a competition like this, whether it be Pokemon cards, whether it be chess, whether it be some sort of competition where the game is on the line, you telling me you've never seen somebody celebrate like that? When you know you have a game-winning card that you're probably going to win this game, you telling me that no one has never got up from the table and celebrated like this? I've known from just playing with my family playing Monopoly when somebody lands on boardwalk, I'm on your ass. Like I'm celebrating that. But I just feel like this is just too far extreme. I can penalize somebody and say, you know what? I'll tell you what we'll do. We can penalize you in the next round or something along those lines. We can, if you are winning not a fine, if you are winning prize money, let's say if you're in the top 3 and you get a prize money here, we'll deduct certain money from your prize winning cash, something along those lines. But to say that he should just lose because he celebrated that's kind of an overreach to me. Because there has to be somebody they've seen in the past tournaments before react the same way. So that's the reason why I'm just saying that's an overreach to me. There's no way you could have seen. There's no way you never observed somebody acting a plumb fool when they won something. I know I did. I'm pretty sure one of y'all 3 have done it before.
Yeah. I can't argue with you. I can't argue with you on that one. I really can't.
You can't, motherfucker.
I mean, the only thing I can say in the defense of like
Dim's the rules. That's the defense. Dim's the rules.
Well, I don't even know if it is the rules. I mean, for all I know, Jordan's right. But from the little bit of experience that I have in these sort of like tournaments, they kind of have to. They've started going for like the overreach or like the over extreme version of handling these situations, because these motherfuckers are like these card game tournaments have like, I'm sorry, the most autistic motherfuckers on earth are playing these. So they study these fucking rules, and they're like there was this dude that went to a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament and he won every single match and never really played because his deck was so huge.
Yeah.
So like the way he would win is that his opponents would run out of cards and he had infinite cards. So like he won every match, and every match of his took like an hour to complete. But there was no rule saying that he couldn't have a deck with like 1,000 cards in it. So he ended up winning that tournament. So the next time that they came around, they had to put in that rule like, look, motherfucker, you can't have more than 1,000. You can't have this many fucking cards, and you can't win this way because that's not the way the game is supposed to be played.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, with that story of that dude with 1,000 cards, like he needed two dudes to carry it.
Yeah, they
But
were
the
walking around
issue,
like they were building a fucking house out of these
so
cards.
the issue that also came up is that if you played like a card, think kind of like that Ultra Ball I mentioned earlier, where you can draw whatever card you want, but you have to shuffle the deck afterwards. Their opponent could not shuffle that 1,000 card deck, and so like yeah, no, it was just a. But even the guy admitted like he did that like as kind of like a form of protest more than anything. Like he wasn't
Yeah.
trying to like win actual like prize money and stuff. But yeah, I think
And then there was
I.
also in Magic, there was another situation kind of like this
Mhm.
where there's a card that allows you to uh, play any monster from your deck. You just have to call its name. And
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
yeah,
Interesting.
something needle. I forget the name of the card, but the guy said the monster's name. I don't remember. It was Ouroboros or something.
Hmm.
Let's just say it was Ouroboros. The problem is that there's two versions of that monster. There's Ouroboros and Ouroboros Enraged. Ouroboros, that's a shitty card. No one would ever play that card. No one wants that card.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Ouroboros Enrage is very, very good. So he plays the needle card and he says, I choose Ouroboros. He doesn't say Ouroboros Enraged. So then the
Oh, that's
argument is
bullshit.
that, like,
Yeah.
dog, you said the wrong card. Like, so you're playing Ouroboros now. You're not playing
But they
Ouroboros
clearly,
Enraged.
but they clearly see what card he's putting down, right?
They clearly
Which
know
says,
which one he wanted to play.
But he
Everyone
didn't
knew
say.
which one he wanted to play,
Like,
but he didn't
yeah,
say that
right.
card.
because even his
But
opponent didn't have that Ouroboros card, like the regular one. He only had the enraged one. So.
Right.
Mm.
But it doesn't matter.
interesting.
Yeah.
The card
But
says according to the rules of the card, it's whatever monster you name. And he named the wrong one.
Yeah.
But also,
So,
do we know anything about like Makani himself? I say that because, like Jordan said, there's people that celebrate like this, but there are also people that, like you said, they will study the rules and they will win on the stupidest, most bullshit technicality. So is Makani that kind of a player where if the shoe was on the other foot, would he have done the same, or would he have called because even though Ceres or Cersei, the
yes.
opponent, if she didn't even call, she probably already knew, like, damn, I'm fucked, bro, like I lost, but she didn't call it.
She was ready to sign
Yeah,
the
she was
paper.
ready to
Say,
sign the paper,
yeah.
but it was the judges that were like, nah. And maybe because again, we're not part of the tournament, so have problems like this happened in the past that weren't as voiced as this one. So maybe that's why this
Yeah.
happened the way it did. It's like, look, we've been having these kinds of problems in the past with these kinds of celebrations or just these kind of bullshit in general. So we have to keep it fair across the board, no matter what.
But
That's my
here's the
thing.
argument to that. Here's the argument to that because you
Wrong,
answer your question basically.
wrong,
You said that,
wrong.
bitch. Okay, it's late in the day. Okay, so so I can understand specifically if his opponent contacted
Hmm.
the judge and said, "Hey, he should lose because he walked away. He forfeited at this point." But she didn't do that.
No.
The judges made their decision on their own. So, but I'm just saying a general rule to me would be yes, I've seen this before. Yes, we should be equal across the
Hmm.
board, but there's no point system. There's no warning system in this league. I mean, you telling me that again? You never seen anybody react this way and getting a winning hand or a winning card. That's just ridiculous to me to make that jump of a conclusion and say, "Don't sign that." This since you did that, what we're gonna do is play a sudden death round. We're gonna do something like that. to make it fair because you walked away from the table, something along those lines. But that to me is just like saying, I don't know. It just seems like a weird jump to make to just say you lost. That's it. There's no redeeming yourself. There's nothing of that nature. We're just gonna say you've lost, and now you got to take this L, and you can no longer continue with the tournament. That's a slap in my face, especially preparing for so long. I mean, practicing for so long for something like this. All of a sudden now I get excited because I get a winning card. Now all of a sudden I
But
lost.
isn't that just
That's
how it
kind
is
of
in
a big ass slap
sports?
in the
But
face.
isn't that just how it is like any sport? I mean, or any tournament or any sport? Like isn't like you
Yeah,
prepared
Lens
all
showed us the video of the touchdown.
yeah,
Yeah.
like you can equate that to that situation. Like you're practicing and
Mm.
you're working your ass off for this whole moment. You're about to win and you drop the ball at the 1 fucking yard line.
But that's just some dumb shit. Like
This
that's
is
that's
dumb shit too. This
I,
is
I,
dumb
I,
shit
I
too.
okay, fair argument, fair
Like
argument for dropping in the 1 yard
that
line. Yeah,
because
he
that's what I
fucked that
think it
up.
is. He dropped it at the 1 yard line. Like he just like he knew he was gonna win. He knew he had it, and he just fucked up. Like fuck, dude, you made a mistake. That's all it was. It was
Mm,
just a mistake,
mm.
and fuck, you made the mistake. You broke the rule. But then again, if you think they should change the rules, okay, cool. They should change the rules to be like, hey, you know what? We've seen like these great players, this great tournament be ruined by this stupid rule. Maybe we should change it to had warnings now instead of like just go for a full on game loss. And maybe in a card tournament like this would work. Like, hey, you know what? We're gonna give you warnings because you can't do that in like football or basketball. Like if he dropped it at the 1 yard,
Right.
like, oh, sorry guys, sorry, I dropped it. Let me
I mean,
redo that over again. You're not going to do it like that. This situation, okay, he lost. Now that we've seen all the not just backlash, but like maybe you know what? Maybe we should change this rule because now that we've actually enforced this rule, damn, maybe we should change it because this feels fucked. I guess
I mean, you are explaining two situations where mental mistakes were made for
Uh
sure.
huh.
But the one who dropped on the 1 yard line didn't get penalized for it. Yes, he lost the game, but he didn't get
Isn't that
penalized
a
for it.
penalty
This
in
guy specific.
itself by losing the game? Isn't
No,
that a penalty in itself? Because it was a
no,
fumble.
that's not a
They
penalty in
counted it as a
itself.
fumble.
No,
I, he was
no.
punished.
The two mental mistakes, but different outcomes in the sense that one lost, but the judge officials came in and said you
Okay.
lost. This motherfucker that dropped on the 1 yard line, that's just a mental mistake that he caused himself. Yeah, sure, but yeah, he lost it on his own. This was done by officiating, saying we're going to come in and say you've
Okay, so that's
lost.
what the
You
difference
you
is. Is like
celebrated too much.
the difference is
Two
the
mental
officiate,
mistakes for sure.
but the
Yeah,
difference is the officiants that did it. Like it was it
correct.
was the
The officiating
officiants.
stepped
Okay,
in.
okay. Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
That's a good one right there. It's okay. I.
but it just yeah.
Well,
Still wrong, but whatever.
uh, well, no, Jordan. Jordan
Boy, you about to
reminded
make
me
me
of
say the N word
something.
on this show.
Usually these tournaments, at least when it comes to like the finals or like the
Mhm.
quarterfinals, they're not just one. They're not sudden death elimination. Like they're not one match, you're out.
Yeah, they'll
It's
have like a
usually a
loser bracket
best.
or something. Yeah,
No, well,
or
even for
just
like the champ
it's like best
or
2 out of 3 or something like that. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
So like, if he already played two matches and lost, and this might have been his redeemer, like he might have not. This might have not been his, like instant you're out. Maybe he had
Hmm.
already won one, or maybe he had already caused an issue before, right?
Mhm.
Like I don't know
Yeah.
what kind of player this dude is.
I mean,
So,
that brings up a good point.
uh,
If I
huh? No, I was gonna say,
no, I
I
was
was
gonna
just
say
gonna
that.
add that that yes, he did get the loss, but he was still in the tournament. I believe he actually had another a match against Ceres again later that
Hmm.
day, and this time like he won,
Good.
legitimately.
But do you think
Um,
maybe, in your opinion, do y'all think maybe some of the judges had something against them? Maybe.
so I read some of the comments and on Twitter, and it seems this Makani guy does have a bit of a reputation of, I'll put it in wrestling terms, of being a bit of a heel.
Oh, bro, I thought you were gonna say being a bit of a bitch.
I-
I'm like, damn. I
No,
thought you were gonna say, like,
no,
he's a bit of a bitch.
Look, I'm trying to be as neutral as possible because, like I mentioned at the beginning, we are outsiders in this.
And we believe all women, bro. Like, come on now.
And
We believe all women, bro. Come on now. She won, bro. She won.
Oh, man. Yeah.
This is all rooted in sexism now.
Look, no, man, fuck this. Fuck
He's like,
the point I was gonna make.
No, like, because you're right. Like, I was reading some of the comments, and that's where, like, because everybody was using in the comments, a lot of the people were using that football, what's it called? Fuck. The football analogy. Like, hey, he dropped it at the 1 yard line. That's his fuck up, whatever. But then I also asked myself that question: does this dude have a reputation? Because even from skits that we see online, even if you're not part of like any of these TCG communities, especially like Magic, where they had, like, again, those technicality rules, those like, you only have 39 and a half cards and you're supposed to have 40. You fucking lost. You fucking loser. Like,
as bad as Magic is, you know which one's worse?
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Warhammer.
Oh God,
no, Warhammer.
I heard that Warhammer sucks.
Warhammer does, like, in terms of like tournament play. Yeah, that's dog. You need a ruler and a protractor. You're like going to fucking math class for this shit.
Look, Henry Cavill, if that's your thing, bro, you got rulers and protractors and shit. That's all good, but I'm not playing that shit. Especially
a bad game for a bad actor. I mean, that works hand in hand.
Don't you disrespect fucking Superman, all right? You don't disrespect The Witcher, all right? I told you, Black History Month's over.
He's neither of those anymore.
I told you, Black History Month's over.
Let me just add one more thing.
Huh?
Now that Juan said that there was an extra game and he actually won, it now makes you think, so what was the purpose of saying he lost anyway?
Well, that was the warning.
That was a warning.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what was the purpose of intervening? He should have won that game. Now they're like, oh wait, he lost. Oh, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make up for it. We're gonna let them play again. It's like,
well, it wasn't a makeup.
You could have.
Wasn't a makeup.
Just that
it was
like 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
This is the way these tournaments work. It's like you don't just play one match and you're out.
Yeah.
It's like a NBA. You know, you got to win 4 out of 7 or
extra
whatever.
Step. That's all they did. They just made it difficult for him. Just to say
maybe
won,
they had something against him.
Don't do this again.
Maybe they had something against him. You know, that could be the thing. That like this. Hey,
maybe the last. Well, Juan said he was a bit of a heel. Maybe he won the last game by hitting someone with a chair.
Okay, there you go.
So,
that was the warning.
Again, if these guys are to be believed that this dude does have a bit of like a reputation, so it's possible that like the judges might have already been like annoyed by some of his like behavior like earlier. Right. But as far as like, well, what's the point of like giving him the game loss? Is that I guess it's just to like set the example, and it's kind of like what Jay was mentioning earlier about all these other like games and situations that happen in tournaments. They went viral, and because of that, they made hard rules on like what you can and cannot do. And so I think this is just one of these moments for Pokemon right now, that this situation happened with this guy, so now they're gonna make hard rules on you can't celebrate, mid-game, or maybe they'll just even say you can't celebrate after the game. After the game, you could just offer a handshake, and that's it. You have to keep you're cool about it, and likewise, you can't leave the table. Something, right? They'll write it into the rules. But as far as like giving him the game loss, it's just again it's not single loss elimination. It's you're allowed to lose if you. So handing him the loss, it's like that means if he goes into the finals, that's one less chance he has. Yeah, and and as far as like end results, he did not win.
He still choke slammed her through the table. He fucking won.
Yeah, yeah. Neither him or Ceres won the tournament. Let me see. I believe. Let me see if I have the winner screenshotted here. I did not
If the
screenshot
winner
the
was
win,
like
but
fucking uh Dolph Ziggler or no Zack Ryder.
uh,
It was
yeah,
already
here we
smooth.
go. So they actually, so Ceres and Makani actually they faced off again in the top four. So
Mm.
so there you go. They did make it to like the final stretch, but yeah, neither of them ended up
All that fucking
winning.
controversy for nothing.
Mm.
But it got people talking about it, so maybe they're going to get a spike in people joining the Pokemon tournament.
Dude, now I want to
I
play the
mean,
Pokemon tournament
Now I
and
want to
like
right?
and
put a
be a
bitch to a
heel.
table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to
Mm.
have entrance music and pyro when I will show up to the finals.
Time to play the
Yeah,
game.
and yeah. So
Will they get
so
mad
yeah.
at me if I
So
play the final in the tournament with a Stone Cold Steve Austin belt and just like crack a few beers?
JJ walking out to don't stop, pop that butt.
Crack open two of the gamer fuels on the table.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it seems this is just going to be one of those moments like those situations earlier that, yeah, they'll look into this and, yeah, I guess they'll make some hard set rules on it. But as far as what is Makani's take on this, he did follow up on Twitter saying, obviously, it was very silly of me to not do the actions, but it was pretty obvious what I needed to win.
Mm-hmm.
I asked why the same ruling was not applied in multiple previous majors, and the judges
Yep.
said it should have been a game loss. They ruled incorrect. There's been much
Okay, see,
crazier
there it
pop
is. There it
up
is right there. He's actually
on
pointing it out. Like, why only me? And again, it's probably because you a bitch. I don't know, Makani. I don't know you.
yeah.
I don't know you, Makani. I'm sorry, bro. I don't know
Yeah.
you, bro. I don't know what you like in real life.
I mean, look, no. For in all fairness, his ass was getting beat in the quote tweet. So,
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Okay, okay.
but I think it's just look. We offer the best advice on this podcast. That is the reputation we have, and so I think the advice we can offer from this is that, like these card game tournaments, not everything is set in stone.
Yeah.
Just be on your best behavior and just seriously like do not leave anything up to like doubt or like chance, because you never know how these things roll. And let's face it, you are playing for money.
Yeah.
So if this money is important to you, I would say, just, you know,
Yeah.
keep it cool, play it straight, don't leave anything up to chance. And if you think you're wrong, well, question it and see how it goes, because
Yeah.
there is, the court of public opinion. And right now they are speaking, but we'll see if this is enough for, for tournament holders in the future to, be more stricter on these rules or just lay it out even more clearly
I,
as far as what is
Mm.
allowed and not allowed.
I feel like they're just going to lay it out more clearly in the future. I think they're going to keep the same rules, and they're just going to be a lot clearer on what the rules are. And I'm thinking everybody's just going to use Makani as an example from now on of like, hey,
Oh yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
Makani fucked up. Like, don't be a Makani. I hope that doesn't happen to him where they use him as like a fucking verb. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Or
But like, I mean, of course, like the best advice that we can give is like celebrate with the hoes after you've won the tournament. Celebrate in the hotel room. You drop them
Yes.
cards like this on them after you're done. After the ruling
Yeah.
has been
And,
given.
and and to add on to that, stay away from windows. We don't want you to fall through.
Ah,
uh,
We don't want you to do that, okay? Go find you a Coretta Scott and just chill at home.
bro.
Just chill at home. You'll be just fine. But yeah, I think just moving forward, yeah, he started out with a good apology by saying, I acknowledge what I
Yeah.
did, But why didn't they apply? Didn't he's like fucked up? He's like, why didn't you do it to everybody else? I mean,
I mean,
but
afterwards, it's a fair question to ask. I will say that.
Yeah.
It is you
yeah,
like okay, you
it is a fair
acknowledge that you
question.
fucked up. It's like fuck, dude, I fucked up, and you got caught unfortunately, or the rule applied to you.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
it is a fair question to ask. Okay, cool. You're applying the rule to me, but how come it wasn't applied to everybody else? Like how come
Hmm.
this same thing happened over here and over here and over here, and y'all didn't do nothing to them? So now it does feel like I'm being singled out, and I can understand that for like, hey, like, is it because Black History Month's over and I'm getting singled out like that?
Boy, you want to be black so bad. So hey, but but I do have one last question just to kind of ask. Do you think that this type of ruckus will deter people from actually signing up or participating in these tournaments? Because I'm pretty sure that there's going to be people that are like this gentleman where they're like, man, I fucking won. Let's go. It was a close game, but I fucking won this. Let's do
I don't think
this.
so.
Do you think it will deter people
I
from
don't
I
think so. If
I
anything,
don't.
I
don't
think
no?
more
think.
people are going to sign up because I didn't even know these
Mm.
tournaments were this big. Like,
Yeah.
I did not
Mm.
Well,
know.
I knew these tournaments
I
were
didn't.
big.
I honestly did not know. Like I've been out of the Pokemon game for years, and I didn't know. Like, I didn't start collecting until like about 2 years ago. So I didn't know that Pokemon tournaments were such a huge thing that they rent out fucking arenas and stadiums and shit. I did not know
Wow.
that. Like, and I think if anything, more people are going to sign up for these kinds of tournaments. If you want to be totally honest.
If
Yeah.
anything, I would just say if it deters anybody, it might be just maybe like women or like girls from
Mm,
competing because
mm,
Ceres was getting a lot of shit online from adult men.
true.
Bro.
Meanwhile, this girl is a teenager, and
Mm.
Wow.
for something that like had nothing to do with her, she didn't call the judges over. She wasn't, the one that made the complaint. She literally did
Mm,
nothing wrong,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
there was a lot of like hate going like towards her over a card game.
Hey,
So
fuck a
if
patriarchy.
anything, would like if anyone gets deterred, it might be them, but
Yeah.
hopefully not. Hopefully this can just be ruled as like
Yeah.
it was just a very
Yeah.
bad uh, fortune of events. She deserves absolutely zero hate over
None at
this.
all.
Yeah.
So
You got grown man built like Dutch ovens behind a keyboard, fucking going at it with this teenage girl. And it's like I wouldn't blame her if she wouldn't come back and play it again
Yeah.
or just take some time off. It's like
mm,
this is backlash that I don't deserve. I try to clear my
Yeah.
name. Hopefully people believe me or not, but it's the internet. It's
Yeah.
like
yeah,
once that rumor is out there, it takes off and gains steam. It's like
It's over. It's
you
over.
are literally uphill battle of trying to defend your
Yeah.
name. So
Yeah.
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 No, yeah, that's definitely
Also,
it.
sadly, I think the only rule that actually deterred people from playing was that you have to be showered.
That was Yu-Gi-Oh.
That's magic. That's magic and Yu-Gi-Oh. That's magic and Yu-Gi-Oh. That's both of them, bro.
Dang.
Like, I
No,
What
so
does
I can actually comment on that one. So it started in Yu-Gi-Oh because Yu-Gi-Oh has a card. I forget what it's called. Like it's like the Friendship Trust or something. And in the picture, it's of Yugi and Joey from the anime, like in like a bro like handshake. Think like from
mm,
Predator, and the the card is just that all players just shake hands, and it's written in the description of the card. So what these nasty motherfuckers would do is they would either like purposely not shower so they can smell bad, or they would play the card and then like just like shove their hand like in their ass and then be like, let's shake.
wow.
And they'd be like, no, I'm not fucking doing that. And it's like, hey, you got to do it. The card's right there, or do you want to forfeit? And then they would call the judge over, and the judge is like, well, I mean, the card says you got to shake his hand.
man, that right there is a
And
mistake on the
so
judge. I will
That
stand on
it's
business.
that
I will stand on business. That is a mistake on the judge part.
I'm,
If you dig in
I'm
your
about to say that's
ass,
some white people shit.
so
it is. If you dig in your ass to shake my hand, I'm gonna hit you. I'm sorry. I am not a violent person, but
Yeah.
if I were,
So-
I would have hit that motherfucker because you know what? Fuck that shit. Like,
So
motherfucker,
they did the rules. They did two rules because Yu-Gi-Oh has like tournament rules and then card specific like rules and regulations. So the two rules were
Mm.
one, you can't be stinky. If you're
Mhm.
purposely stinky, the judges can have you eliminated for smelling bad. That was one rule.
fair.
Then the other one, card specific for that one, is that players just have to acknowledge a handshake. They do not have to physically make contact. They said both players doing a head nod or a verbal agreement without contact is acceptable. No contact is
So it's
required.
just,
I can imagine them too. Well, I can imagine them too doing like the Principal Skinners and Homer nod shaking like,
it's just a
but
Zach
that's
Galifianakis meme.
crazy. Yeah, it just that's crazy that people would do that to be wipe their hands on their ass
Bro.
and say shake my hand. Now I'll question it. If it's now I would be like that's gross, but if it's like the smell of Chipotle corn, I might change my mind to shake his
Ew,
hand
no,
anyway
no,
and say, you know
no.
what? I'll give it a try.
Nah.
I'll shake his hand. But that's crazy that you had to put that in the rule to
Yeah.
not smell like wigs and Newports.
Bro, some of these cards,
That might have been an
like,
upgrade.
That's right.
bro, some of these card games, like, look, go online and just type in like Magic the Gathering stories and shit from like tournaments and stuff, and some of the nastiest things will come out. Like they banned the guy that he was doing the meme where he would just take pictures at booty cracks at the Magic the Gathering. He got did he get banned because there was just so much
He did
ass.
get banned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but like.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, like it's these kinds of things that like really build them stereotypes. Like, damn, bro, I can't really argue with you. Like, if you play Magic the Gathering, you probably do smell like booty cheeks, like nasty booty cheeks. Like, let's be real.
Bro,
Is that can I just say real quick? Is that a thing amongst nerds? Like
that wasn't. I can't explain it. I have no explanation for it. But yes, it's a
What
thing.
is
It's a
with
thing,
that?
bro. Like,
I-
oh my god,
It's a thing. I don't know what it is. Because even in Eagle Pass, there was a guy that I went to high school with. He seemed normal, right? Like, he was younger than me, like by about a year, and he liked Yu-Gi-Oh, so he kind of hung out with the same people I hung out with. Like we were all playing Yu-Gi-Oh at the time, and at some point, like in the middle of the year, he just kind of stopped washing.
Oh.
Like, and I know he had a rough home life, so I don't know if it was because shit was bad at home. Maybe the hot water was turned off or something. I don't know, but like, yeah, man, that dude was gross. He seemed normal at the
JJ
start of the year before he started playing Yu-Gi-Oh. As soon as that cardboard touched his hands, he's like, I don't think I need a bathe anymore. All I need
man.
is the blue eyes white dragon. So
So I guess it's normal, then Yu-Gi-Oh, then school shooter. Is that the process of it?
I don't know, bro.
Is that the process becoming that way?
I don't think the pipeline goes that way.
There might be a few detours, but I don't think it goes like that. But it's true. Like I go to some of the card stores here to whenever I go buy Pokemon cards or if I can find One Piece. But I remember I went to one of the card stores and they were having like a tournament or something going on. And I'm sitting there and I went to go buy some cards and I'm sitting there kind of watching. I don't know how to play any of these TCGs, so I kind of like to sometimes sit around and just watch. And one of the guys, he had noticed that I had bought One Piece, and he's like, "Hey, dude, are you into One Piece?" I was like, "Well, I watched some of the show, and I like the cards, and I wouldn't mind learning how to play." And I think he's the only one that I've seen or know that plays the game here in town. I think I don't know, but now this is like a couple months ago, so I'm sure now it's gotten bigger. But he was talking to me, and then he got closer, and when I tell you, like the hit. Like, like, cause I wasn't prepared for it, but it was straight shit. Like it was straight
wait.
shit, and I was just like caught off guard. Dude, my eyes started watering, and I was caught off guard because like he was in such close proximity to everybody else. I was like, does nobody else smell this? Is it my upper lip? Is it something else going on? I'm like,
it's one of those where you're like,
Yeah.
holy shit, is that me?
yeah, it's like, I'm questioning, what was that? And I was just
Jesus,
surprised that
because
like nobody said anything. And
nobody wants to be rude.
well,
Mhm.
yeah, I get it, but there's got to come to a point. Like, hey, bro, you got to go wash your ass. You have to go wash your
Like
ass.
nobody's gonna come up here like man, your breath smell like you've been licking cigarette butts all day. Like nobody's gonna be disrespectful to this guy because we want to avoid
I
conflict.
mean,
That's
Yeah,
yes, but like you still got to. There's a
it.
nice way of doing it gently. I don't know. I mean,
I don't
I
think
don't
there
know that
is,
person.
man. I think smell is like the one thing there's no way to describe. Like if someone leaves the bathroom and they got like toilet paper on the shoe, you can be like, "Hey, yo," or if someone's got something
yeah,
on their face, you can be like, "Hey." But like
yeah.
smell, there is no nice way of saying like, "Hey, wait, apestas."
So what do you do? You be like when you say, "Hey, you got some on your face, gotta wipe it out." When somebody thinks you like shove them a bar of Irish Spring to them, like, bro,
Like
here,
there's no way to go
fast.
like, dude.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
There's no subtlety.
Give some dude wipes and like just wipe some areas, my man.
I
Please
mean,
take care of
yeah,
that.
like there is a homeless guy that comes into my job all the time, and yeah, he does like have a stench a lot of the time. Not all the time, but a lot of the time.
Mm.
And I've had like patrons come up to me and tell me like, "Hey, this dude smells," and I'm like, I mean, he walked
Mm.
right by me today, and I didn't smell nothing, and I've walked by him several times today going to the bathroom. I don't smell nothing. And a lot of time, those people that do complain are just like they're just assholes. It's like, hey, bro, homeboy's in a rough spot. Like, I ain't gonna say shit unless it's
Yeah.
actually like really bad.
Let him
Yeah, like
be.
he ain't doing
Yeah.
nothing. He ain't doing nothing to nobody. But if it is like really that bad, then we gonna have to say something. We got to do something. But like, no, this dude, like, he's a nice guy and everything. Like I said, it caught me off guard because he looked clean shirt, clean
Mhm.
pants, like
Mm.
everything. I was like, I don't know, maybe he just farted really bad. I don't fucking know. Like, but yeah, no, and it's always from like the card tournament dudes. It's like, fuck,
Yeah.
yeah.
So what did you do, Paco? Did you hand him a bucket and a
no, dude,
washcloth and just say handle
no,
this?
I just grinned and bear it. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And like, I made an excuse. Like, all right, bro,
You're
I'll
so
see you later.
nice.
But you know what? It even happens at the gym too. Like when I go to the gym here, like my biggest issue with going to the gym here is that these dudes and do not wipe down the fucking machines once they're done. Some of these dudes
Oh
are
yeah,
working out
Yeah.
hard.
yeah.
You can tell they're going hard. They're in it. And they just get up and walk away. And I'm like, hey, are you gonna wipe that shit off? No, the fuck. And people look at me like I'm crazy because I even once I've seen them wipe it down, I'll go wipe it down again. Mainly because it's kind of like potlucks. You don't need that
Yeah.
at everybody's house. Like this, they probably didn't wipe it down that good. So I'm like, I'm gonna do it one more time just in case. I don't want none of that weird shit.
That's fair.
That. I mean, yeah.
The nerd the nerd culture is so fast. I mean, I would consider myself like surface nerd, but I wash my ass. Okay, so I'm just saying like the nerd culture is such a interesting culture to me. It's like the NFL. It has its own
Yeah.
It
environment,
really does.
So
It really
Yeah.
does. It really does have its own. It's like any other, nerddom or what's it called, like fantasy or whatever. It has its own
mm,
ecosystem. Like the NFL fans
yeah,
have
that's a
their
good
own
word.
ecosystem, and NBA fans,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
there is a lot of overlap and stuff like that in between some of these things. Like
Yeah. I mean,
there's
everyone that goes to a football game in a jersey is cosplaying.
dude
Yeah.
that like
Hold on, wait a minute. You're crossing the line there, sir. I don't cosplay about these Eagles. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, I mean maybe the horse shit, but that's a different story. Okay,
it is cosplay. It's cosplay. I mean, and
nah,
like
Is your last name the one on the back of the jersey?
hell
no,
yeah.
no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. But also, it's
Hey, all black people in this case look alike. Hurts. My name is Hurts. Motherfuckers.
but it's
No, no,
even
no, no,
like
no,
with
no,
like I
no.
always hear the comparisons with D&D, like how I did somebody that's really into D&D and
Mm,
like the jocks make fun of them. It's like, bro, it's the same thing. That just that I know the stats and background of just this fantasy character on this. You know the literal life story of this random man that throws a football. You know everything about this. It's the same thing. It's the same side, same coin, two different sides. You know, it's one of those. That's why you just can't. It's like I said. There's a lot of overlap in between these communities. That's the word I was looking for. Community.
Oh yeah,
It's just a lot of overlap in these communities and these ecosystems. And yeah, like the nerd stuff. Some of that stuff that's the stereotypes is like, man, that's something that can be really easily fixed. You know, but again, like JJ said, there might be like some home life issues,
like soap.
You know, home life issues, or maybe some other random shit that's going on that you may not know. And yeah, you want to be inclusive. You don't want to really.
Although I will say, the group of friends that I had that still hung out with that dude, they all told him he stank. Like they, this motherfucker was just in it for the love of the game. It seems like,
bro. But I feel like that. But I feel like that's a special situations with us Mexicans though, because you know how even your own family, apestas gacho, quítate la chingada, vete a bañar, cabrón. Like your own family will tell you shit. So I feel like on Mexicans, like you. I feel like the Mexican nerds are like probably maybe some of the cleanest ones because they will tell you, "Hey, apestas a puro culo, cabrón. Vete a bañar."
Yeah.
Like they'll tell you. They will tell you.
I heard that.
Yeah. Culo.
I heard culo. Like yeah.
In the name of the hotel, motel, and the Holiday Inn.
Dale.
And on that note, we will wrap things up here. So you alphas, let us know. Do you all know some stinky motherfucker?
Tell us how you deal with it.
Let us know in the comments what y'all think about this Pokemon. Yeah. Yeah, do y'all agree? Or if y'all are more familiar with the tournament, please dump the lore in those comments. We'll be sure to clear it up next time we read it. But until
how many
then,
people did Mikasa or whatever the fuck his name is RKO in the last tournament?
Yes, just dump any and all Pokemon card game tournament lore that you might have, or just let us know if y'all agree with the judges in this situation. Either way, we would love to hear it. So until then, we'll catch you all on the next one. Peace.